You're watching the Daily Dodge Pregame Show.
And a very pleasant good evening, everyone, from the Beaver Dam High School Fieldhouse. Daily Dodge TV and 1430 ESPN Beaver Dam present Beaver Dam High School Golden Beaver boys basketball. And tonight it's a rivalry game, another Badger Large Conference tilt as the Watertown Goslings are in town to take on your Beaver Dam Golden Beavers. Hi again, everybody. Mike Tronson with you inside the Fieldhouse, and I'm joined on site by Aiden Voigt, my videographer and engineer for the Daily Dodge TV video stream. Jack Wilski is my radio engineer back at the 1430 ESPN Beaver Dam studios. And tonight's simulcast is brought to you by our presenting video sponsors, Hometown Glass and Improvement, Columbus Family Dental, and the Beaver Dam Unified School District. Tonight's game is also brought to you by McKinstry's Home Furnishings, Kladowski Real Estate, Slumberland, Silica for Your Home, Summit Ford, Beaver Dam Tire and Service and Mayville Tire and Service, Surefire, Richards Insurance, Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, Park Village Shopping Center, Preferred Dental Partners, Jerry's Automotive, Air Care, Napleton GM in Beaver Dam, and White Construction. Thank you so much for joining us tonight on this Thursday evening. Glad to have you aboard. We're just about 20 minutes or so away from the tip of tonight's game. Beaver Dam and Watertown, second meeting of the year for these two teams. Their first matchup was back early in the season. It was on November 30th when Beaver Dam traveled down to Watertown, and the Golden Beavers that night earned a 69-49 win over the Goslings. Beaver Dam led it 40-17 at the half and went on from there. J.T. Call had 21 points to lead the Golden Beavers. In fact, he led all scorers in the game that night. Parker Blank had 13, Jack Jens with a dozen. Meanwhile, it was Brett Schwefel of Watertown with 14 to lead the Goslings that night. Calvin Hirchin with 9. So the second meeting of the year, you look at this Watertown team, and the record says 4-11 overall and 0-8 in the conference. Now, that's certainly probably not where they want to be record-wise, but don't read too much into that because this is still a very talented and very capable, very dangerous Watertown team. They've struggled in conference, but they're 4-3 out of conference, and so they've just been a victim of being in such a loaded conference. How many times have we talked about it, this season during some of our broadcasts of just how loaded this Badger Large Conference is? It's just solid teams up and down the conference. Right now, Wanakee currently in first place, a 7-1 conference mark. Monona Grove is just a game back at 6-2. Beaver Dam and Milton are tied for third at 5-3, just 2 games back of Wanakee. Oregon and Fort Atkinson both 4-4. So, and you look at the overall records of these teams. Wanakee's 12-5, Monona Grove 10-6, Milton's 9-8, Oregon's 11-6. So again, just quality teams up and down the lineup. In Watertown, they played a little bit better as of late. And you'll hear comments from head coach Chad Hayes in a little bit, but he says, yeah, I think we've definitely made some strides. He's proud of the guys, fighting through a little bit of adversity. He says they're very mentally tough, and they have won 2 out of their last 3. Their most recent game was last week Thursday when they lost to Monona Grove 73-51. Prior to that, they had won a couple of, as I said, non-conference games over McFarland and Portage. Meanwhile, Beaver Dam is at 14-4. On the year overall, 5-3 in the conference, as I mentioned earlier. And Beaver Dam coming off one of its most impressive wins of the season this past Saturday when the Golden Beavers knocked off West De Pere here inside the Fieldhouse 67-62. And that was a great bounce back for the Golden Beavers, who had lost a tough one a couple of nights earlier in Fort Atkinson, 79-54. And, I think Coach Tim Laden was quick to tell me, he certainly says nothing was going right that night. And I said I I said to somebody, I hadn't seen Beaver Dam struggle that much all season long. So for them to play the way they did Saturday, and bounce back against a really, really good up-and-coming and very young West Appear team, that was huge for the Golden Beavers to fight back, and they played very well. J.T. Call had 32 points in that game. He was electric. And, of course, he's been electric all year long. I mean, J.T. Call leading the team in scoring right now, 17.4 a game. E.J. Salatel, by the way, is averaging 17.4 too. Let's not forget about him. But, yeah, Call was electric in that game, and one of the big reasons that the Golden Beavers went on to victory. But I mentioned Call and Salatel both at 17.4 points per ball game, leading the Golden Beavers in scoring. Parker Blank's been outstanding, 9.3 a game this season, so he's just under double digits. And speaking of Parker, talking about Parker Blank, let's talk about Parker Stobie, the other half of the Parker brothers. Parker Stobie has been out the last couple of games due to injury. He's going to be back tonight. He's not starting, but he is back, and so is Jeff Freund. He'll get in a little bit off the bench tonight. Both Freund and Stobie were missing from the last game against West Appear, and so very nice to have them back. Beaver Dam was a little banged up here recently. I mean, Cameron Mendoza missed at least one game, maybe two, if I remember right, and he came back for the West Appear game, but he did miss that game against Fort Atkinson. So Beaver Dam maybe starting to see a little bit of a light at the end of the tunnel here as far as that goes with, hey, we're at the stretch run now, trying to get guys healthy. Watertown, Brett Schwefel's been having an outstanding season, averaging 17.4 per ball game. I mentioned Calvin Hurchin's name earlier, 13.3 a game for him. And as I said, Watertown has made some strides, and they're playing a little bit better basketball right now. And so if you're Beaver Dam, you certainly don't want to overlook it just because of the record. But, I mean, this is a rivalry game. I mean, Beaver Dam and Watertown, you throw the records out, right? Cliche, I get it. We say it all the time. But never more true maybe than here tonight. So that's our matchup. We've got the Golden Beavers. We've got the Goslings. Should be a fun one. Right now we'll step aside, and when we come back, we'll continue our pregame programming. Up next, you're going to hear comments from both of the head coaches. You'll hear from Tim Laden of Beaver Dam and Chad Hayes of Watertown. But let's take a 2-minute break. We're back in 2 minutes on Daily Dodge TV and 1430 ESPN Beaver Dam.
Are you ready for peace of mind? Chad Guzzi here, owner of Air Care in Beaver Dam. If you're tired of unexpected repair bills, you want to sign up for our Total Care plan. It ensures top performance and prolonged life of your heating and air conditioning equipment. Air Care's Total Care customers receive annual inspections, as well as a reduced maintenance rate, plus a 10% discount on all service repairs. Air Care, big enough to serve you, small enough to care. 920-356-8860.
Hi, this is Dr. Adam Forster at Columbus Family Dental. If you've been unhappy with your smile, it's time that you come and see us. Our team of doctors are waiting to help you get your smile back. We'll take the time to talk with you and treat you like a member of our family, not just another number. Whether it's a whole mouth makeover or simply a little tweak, we'll find the right solution that fits you. For your free, no-pressure consultation, call us today at 623-5559.
Is selling your home like a walk in the park? If you are in Central Park at 2 a.m. maybe. Chris Kladowski Real Estate. When it is time to sell, be it due to loss or love, growth or downsizing, staying near or going far, there are 3 basic steps. List it, sell it, move on. The steps are made simple by working with a trusted real estate advisor. Our family team is with you every step of the way, making those 3 steps as smooth and fun as possible. Kladowski Real Estate. We look forward to serving you.
Hi, this is Sandy from McKinstry's Home Furnishings in downtown Beaver Dam. We are proud to support all Beaver Dam athletes. While at home watching high school sports, why not be comfortable? McKinstry's is a lazy boy comfort studio. We have sofas, recliners, sectionals, and reclining sofas. Stop into McKinstry's Home Furnishings in downtown Beaver Dam and add comfort to your home.
Year after year, McKinstry's.
You're watching the Daily Dodge pregame show.
And we continue our pregame programming. We're back inside the Beaver Dam High School Fieldhouse. Mike Tronson standing by once again with Tim Laden, head coach of the Golden Beavers. And Tim, your team coming off a very impressive win over a very solid West De Pere team last Saturday. And everyone is big, but I imagine that was key for your club because it was a nice bounce back after a tough one a few nights before down in Fort Atkinson.
Yeah, I mean, there's a couple of reasons. I think one was for sure that, just bouncing back from the really, first time all year, I feel like we just didn't do anything right. And then, bouncing back and playing the way we did on Saturday, not just as a bounce back win, but a win and playing really well against a really good team. So, super happy about it. Our guys are pretty fired up about it. They know it was a big win for us, and hopefully it's a little springboard here to the second half of the Badger Conference.
Well, your team has been a little bit banged up over recent weeks here. And give us a bit of good news, because you were telling me off the air that a couple of guys sounds like they're going to maybe start to ease back into the lineup. Yeah,
I think Jeffrey Freund's given us a couple good days of practice, and he's going to be able to go. And Parker Sobey gave us a good day of practice yesterday, so he's going to give it a shot tonight. I don't know how many minutes either one of them will be able to give us, but certainly having those guys, starting to get those guys back and certainly trying to get them routed into shape is pretty big for us. It's like the first time in like 6 games where I've been able to put 13 guys in the book again. I certainly wouldn't call us at full strength, but we're certainly getting a lot closer.
Yeah, you were remarking about that, and I kind of had to do a little double take when you mentioned that. You really haven't had your full complement for most of this season, but as you and I have talked about, other guys have stepped up to fill the voids when needed, and you've got a fairly deep roster now.
Yeah, I think it's helped our guys on the back, on the bench, not just off the guys off the bench that have played. Nick Krasinski, Jackson, Max Ludke have given us great minutes. But I think the other piece of that is the guys that have stepped up into new roles. Like Parker Blank's been great. You get foul trouble on Saturday, but other than that, he's been really, really good. Obviously JT and EJ have kind of carried the scoring role, the scoring load a little bit more than they've had to in the past, especially with Stobbs out. But Jack had a big game on Saturday on both ends of the floor. And Cameron's been, since he's been back, big game on Saturday for him. And so it's just forced guys to do a little bit more, get a little bit out of their role a little bit. And I hope, again, I think it's one of those things that does make us a little bit deeper, a little bit better down the stretch.
Well, you've got Watertown in here tonight, and of course you got them the first time back at their place. But, again, it's one of those things, and maybe you'll agree with me here, that you kind of throw the record out, not just because it's a rivalry game, but because I think they're a little bit better than the record indicates. And we've talked about how tough this conference is.
Well, that's exactly it. I mean, they're 0-8 in the conference, but the conference is loaded. They're 4-3 in non-conference, so, and that's kind of what we look at is, how are they doing, in some of their non-conference games? They played a difficult non-conference schedule, and they're 4-3 there. We're certainly well aware, and the guys are well aware of what they're capable of. We know they have good guard play. Their bigs are getting better. They like to play at a fast pace. They're going to challenge our tempo a little bit, and we certainly know that that's going to be a tough challenge for us. So I mean, they're certainly not sneaking up on us or anything. We're ready to go. And our guys have had pretty full attention all week on them.
Looking forward to it. Tim, good luck to you and the boys, and thanks as always for your time. Do appreciate it.
Yeah, thanks, Mike. Appreciate it.
All right, Tim Laden, head coach of Beaver Dam. We'll step aside. Back for more of the pregame right after this on Daily Dodge TV and 1430 ESPN Beaver Dam.
Hi, this is Sandy from McKinstry's Home Furnishings in downtown Beaver Dam. We are proud to support all Beaver Dam athletes. While at home watching high school sports, why not be comfortable? McKinstry's is a lazy boy comfort studio. We have sofas, recliners, sectionals, and reclining sofas. Stop into McKinstry's Home Furnishings in downtown Beaver Dam and add comfort to your home.
Year after year, McKinstry's.
Is selling your home like a walk in the park? If you were in Central Park at 2 a.m. maybe. Chris Kladowski Real Estate. When it is time to sell, be it due to loss or love, growth or downsizing, staying near or going far, there are 3 basic steps. List it, sell it, move on. The steps are made simple by working with a trusted real estate advisor. Our family team is with you every step of the way, making those 3 steps as smooth and fun as possible. Kladowski Real Estate. We look forward to serving you.
You're watching the Daily Dodge pregame show.
And we continue our pregame programming inside the Beaver Dam High School Fieldhouse. Mike Tronson standing by with Chad Hayes. He's the head coach of the Goslings. Coach, thanks for your time. Really do appreciate it. And give me an update here. We're rolling through the season, getting close to the stretch run here. I know probably the record isn't where you want it, but do you feel like the team has made some strides here?
I do. We've been much better defensively the last couple of weeks, and we played, last week against Monona Grove, and actually score was a little bit worse than it actually the game was. We actually played really, really well and did a great job taking care of the ball. And, we were 20 of 46 from in the 2-point line, and 3 of those shots were outside the paint, and the rest were in the paint. So we're taking quality shots. They just didn't go in last week, and we missed 10 free throws too. So hopefully we can clean that up a little bit and keep defending pretty well and see what happens tonight.
You lost your last time out to Monona Grove, but you'd won a couple of games in a row prior to that. So as we get to this stretch run here, you feel like guys can make some noise?
I do. It's a pretty close-knit group, and they're competing hard. They come every night to practice and get after it. So, we expect to play well when we take the floor. They're a confident group, and we really think our league is pretty balanced, and you got to be ready to play. So we think we can play with anybody.
I think you just answered my next question. When the wins aren't coming the way you want them, it's tough to keep your head up. But these guys seem like, that they're, keeping their heads up and that they're, continuing to battle and fight through adversity.
They do. It's a pretty mentally tough group. Even when, we have a rough game or a rough practice, they always respond and come back. And, we really try to focus on what's next. And now going into February here, we're trying to get that mindset of, the win or go home mindset where every possession is important. You got to fight and claw for everything if you want to be successful at the end of the night.
Playing Beaver Dam tonight, second time around against the Golden Beavers. First time, if I remember correctly, started a little bit slow and kind of got things going a bit in the second half of that one.
Yeah, we were really sloppy that first, the middle stretch of the first half. We were really careless with the ball and missed a lot of assignments, and you can't let JT get loose, and we let him get loose a few times. So I think we'll be a little bit more aware and in tune with what needs to happen tonight. And like you said, it was early in the season, so we've come a long way, but they have too. I was here Saturday watching their game against West Appear, and they got a nice squad, and Tim's done a great job with them this year. It's a veteran group that really plays well together and shares the basketball, so it's going to be a tough task tonight.
We're back to more of a traditional conference schedule this year. It's a little tougher the second time around. No matter if it's Beaver Dam or anybody, when you play a team the second time around, is it a little bit tougher? Do you have to make more adjustments when you play somebody the second time?
I don't know. I think the coaches in our league are so good. Like, they're really good at picking up tendencies. So you put in a few new wrinkles here and there on both sides of the ball. But, like I said, the coaches they're going to have their teams prepared. So we try to approach it as, control what we can control. Take care of the ball, get good shots, get back on D, get a hand up, don't get looked over. We try to just focus on those little things and make our guys aware of certain tendencies and new wrinkles that we might see. But at the end of the day, you got to get stops and you got to put the ball in the basket.
Chad, I'm looking forward to it. Thanks again for your time. Good luck to you and the boys tonight. Really do appreciate it.
Thanks, Mike. Thanks for having me.
All right, that's Chad Hayes, head coach of Watertown. We'll step aside. We're back right after this on Daily Dodge TV and 1430 ESPN Beaver Dam.
When it comes to a winning lineup, turn to the selection of new and pre-owned vehicles at Napleton GM in Beaver Dam. Their team goes the extra mile to provide a winning experience, from hassle-free financing options to exceptional customer service. It's like having a dedicated cheering section cheering you on in every step of the vehicle purchase. Give the team at Napleton GM in Beaver Dam a call at 920-885-3301 or visit napleton151.com and find new roads with their winning inventory.
In today's financial markets, you will find all your needs met at Park Village Shopping Center. Time is right for a home equity line of credit. The folks at Horicon Bank can make those home remodel dreams a reality. Searching for sound financial advice? Kevin Smith of Edward Jones will help you make sense of your investments. Kevin knows the market inside and out. Knightberry Title meets all your title needs, from commercial to residential. The team at Knightberry is your partner for success. This is why you hear people say, I shop Park Village Shopping Center. You should too.
Park Village Shopping Center.
You're watching the Daily Dodge pregame show.
Our national anthem here inside the Beaver Dam High School Fieldhouse. Time for the starting lineups. First for Watertown, and starting for the Goslings at guard, Brett Schwefel, 6'2" junior, along with Jacob Hirchin, a 5'11" junior, and Calvin Hirchin, 5'11" junior. The forwards are Braden Schmidt, a 6'5" junior, along with Brady Schauer, 6'2" and a senior. So again, for the Goslings, it's Brett Schwefel, Jacob Hirchin, Calvin Hirchin, Braden Schmidt, and Brady Schauer. Now the starters for Beaver Dam at the guard position, E.J. Salatel, 6'2" sophomore, along with Parker Blank, 5'11" sophomore, and J.T. Call, a 6'1" senior. Forwards include Jack Jens, a 6'3" senior, along with Cameron Mendoza. He is a senior and 6 feet 3 inches tall. Again, for the Golden Beavers, E.J. Salatel, Parker Blank, J.T. Call, Jack Jens, and Cameron Mendoza. For those of you listening on radio who can't see it, Beaver Dam will go right to left in the first half. That means Watertown goes left to right across your radio dial or your Daily Dodge TV screen. Watertown in blue jerseys and shorts tonight with white numbers. And Beaver Dam in the home white jerseys with the green numbers and the green and gold trim. Now the Beaver Dam Unified School District is committed to its strategic plan and actions that result in improved outcomes for students in our community. For more information on the school's success plans at your child's school and the strategic efforts grounded in supporting academic excellence and social-emotional fortitude, please visit our website or contact your child's principal. Don't forget, you can send an email tonight. The email box will be open all game long, sports@dailydodge.com. sports@dailydodge.com. Send me your name and where you're from, who you're cheering for, all that good stuff. I'll be happy to give you a shout out during our broadcast tonight. Don't be bashful. I don't care if you're a Beaver Dam fan or a Watertown fan. We'd love to hear from you. Tomorrow night we'll have Beaver Dam girls basketball here on Daily Dodge TV and 1430 ESPN Beaver Dam. Tomorrow night the Beaver Dam girls will be here in the Fieldhouse hosting Wanakee. I'll be back for that one, 7 o'clock pregame and tip time around 7:15. So if you can't make it, please plan on joining us on Daily Dodge TV or on the radio, 1430 ESPN Beaver Dam. Mike Tronson with you tonight, along with Aiden Voigt and Jack Wilski. And it is going to be Braden Schmidt to jump at its center for Watertown. Cameron Mendoza will do the honors for the Golden Beavers. And here we go. Ready for Thursday night basketball. There's the whistle. Ball's up in the air. Watertown wins the tap. This game is underway here inside the Fieldhouse. And across the timeline comes Brett Schwefel. And a pass to the left side for Jacob Hirchin. Now back to the top of the key. A little ball fake there by Schauer. They go over on the right elbow. Calvin Hirchin looking down low for Schmidt. Schmidt up to the top of the key. Schwefel has it guarded by Salatel. Looking down low, but Salatel with him stride for stride. They go to the left corner. Here's a three ball on the way. It is up and it's in. Jacob Hirchin. So a quick 3-0 lead for Watertown. We're now a little more than 30 seconds into the ball game. Jacob Hirchin averaging 9.2 a game. He just picked up a trifecta right there. Goslings lead it. Beaver Dam has it. Jens, fake to three, top of the key. Down the lane, kicks it out. Right corner. Salatel for three. And a rainbow triple is good for EJ. We are tied at 3 after that rainbow arcing triple by Salatel. 1 minute gone by. We're all even at 3 apiece. Just underway in this varsity game. Beaver Dam won the first matchup back on November 30th. This is the second and final meeting of the regular season for these two rivals in the Badger Large. Schwefel guarded by Jens up high on the left. Beaver Dam's in man-to-man D. Going against Jens. Schwefel into the lane, floats it up. Missed it short. Jens got the rebound. Nice defense by Jens. Now Blank throws it ahead in the outlet. Here's Call going baseline to Jens left side for 3. It is off the back iron. No good. Offensive board. Blank got it. And a reload for the Golden Beavers. 16:23 and counting left in the opening stanza. We're tied at 3. Jens with the ball fake. Underhands it out. Mendoza off a screen. Going down low into the right block. Puts a shot up. It missed it a little bit short. Might have been partially blocked. And the rebound pulled down by Braden Schmidt. Here comes Schwefel now at the other end. Out right of the circle. Sends it up top of the arc for Jacob Hirchen. He's going to go into the lane. Ran into Mendoza, who stripped him from the ball. Mendoza takes it back the other way. And now flips it underhanded style to Call. He's into the lane through a double team. And as he tried to go in for a layup, he got knocked down and fouled. And that'll stop the clock with 15:53 to go here in the opening stanza. Just a couple of minutes in. That foul was on Brady Schauer. That's his first and the team's first. Here's JT at the line, and first one is no good. JT Call, I mentioned he's averaging just over 17 points a game, 73.1% from the free throw line this season. Just under 4 rebounds and 2 assists per game. Also shooting about 39% from three-point land. He was electric on Saturday as he makes the second free throw. He had 32 points in the win over West De Pere. Big day for JT. 4-3, Beaver Dam leads this game as he got 1 of 2 from the line. Pass. There is a move in the left block. Shot is up, no good for Schmidt, and Mendoza the rebound. Another defensive board for Cam. Blank out to Call, right of the circle, over by that Watertown bench. Now feeds Mendoza between the rings. Pass over to the right side. Call going to go baseline. Ran into the defense there of Jacob Hirchen. And a pass by Blank was intercepted by the Goslings. And they'll bring it back the other way. 2 minutes, 45 seconds gone here in the opening half. 4-3, Beaver Dam leads. Goslings have the basketball. Calvin Hirchen. Bounce pass towards Schwefel. Schwefel inside the bubble. Now pass to a cutting Jacob Hirchen, who one-hands it up and in. Nice shot. Jacob Hirchen's got all 5 points for Watertown, and the Goslings have a 1-point lead, 5-4, with 14:50 and counting. Left until intermission. Jens, left block area. As he spins in against Cameron Kranz, who had checked in here a moment ago for the Goslings. Now Blank out on the elbow. Back to Mendoza, top of the bubble. Here's a drive call, and it's blocked at the last second by Schmidt. Here come the Goslings. Schwefel takes the outlet feed. Now lets traffic go by. Gives it off to Jacob Hirchen, who goes high off the glass and scores again. He's got all 7. It's 7-4. Jacob Hirchen leads Beaver Dam 7-4. The personal 7-0 run to start the game for him. All right, here is Salatel. Salatel finds Mendoza over on the right side. Back to Blank. Top of the key. Hesitation move. He goes in for a layup, and Parker Blank. Just that hesitation was all it took. And then he got right past the defender. 7-6. Beaver Dam trailing by 1 now. 13:42 and counting in the first half. We're inside the BDHS Fieldhouse tonight. Badger Large Conference boys basketball. Schwefel to the right corner. Thought about a 3, not going to take it. Salatel was there defensively. Now here is Cameron Kranz. Kranz to the corner again. This time Braden Schmidt has it. Sends it up top. Schwefel will take it. Schwefel spinning into the lane. Ran into Salatel, and Salatel tied him up. They called a jump ball, and it's going to belong to the Golden Beavers, who trail by 1. 7-6 your score. Watertown in front for the moment. Beaver Dam now with a chance to reclaim the lead on this possession. Salatel, ball high above his head. Now gives it to Jens finds blank. 3-point land, looking down into the left block. There's Salatil. Spins, turns around, puts a shot up. It's no good. Offensive board for Beaver Dam's blank. Oh, wait a minute, though. They're going the other way. He must have he stepped out of bounds or traveled there, but it's going to go back to the Goslings. 12:57 left to play in the first half. 1 point lead right now for the Goslings. We had Reese Camrath, 5'11 senior, check on for Watertown just a moment ago. Reese, of course, the son of Benji Camrath, longtime Watertown head football coach. Former high school star quarterback at Mayville High School. Went to the University of Minnesota for college ball. And there's a shot up and in for Schwefel. That's his first bucket. Schwefel averages 17 a game, as I mentioned earlier, 9-6. Still a one-possession game, but Beaver Dam trailing by 3. They've got the basketball. Mendoza giving it to Beaver Dam's Parker Stobie, who had just checked in at the last dead ball. Stobie, of course, I mentioned, missed a couple of games. He is back out there now, a 5'9 junior. Parker Stobie this season has averaged about 8 points a game, 5 rebounds, and 4 assists per game as well. He's been just tremendous. Good to see him back out there. We'll see how much playing time he gets. Might try to ease him back in a little bit. All right, here's a shot from the corner, left side, no good for Camrath. Offensive board, and Krenz throws it out to Calvin Hurchin. And Calvin Hurchin knocks it down from three-point land, 12-6. Watertown doubling up Beaver Dam, 11:45 and counting left in the opening half. Good start for the Goslings here. Nice pass by Mendoza to Jens as he was falling out of bounds, but the ball knocked around and actually went out of bounds off of Beaver Dam, and Jens apparently couldn't corral it cleanly. McAllister Hayes, 5'8 freshman, has come on now for the Goslings, and head coach Chad Hayes, who's patrolling the sidelines over there by the Watertown bench. Tim Laden doing the same on the BD end of the floor. Here's a nice little spin move, kick to the left corner, shot is up, and it's a three-pointer for Jacob Hurchin. Timeout on the floor by Beaver Dam. A 30-second timeout called by Beaver Dam, brought to you by McKinstry's Home Furnishings under the red awning in downtown Beaver Dam. It's a 30-second McKinstry's Home Furnishings timeout, so we will keep it right here. Again, a reminder to email the booth tonight, sports@dailydodge.com, if you want to chime in and let us know what's going on in your world tonight. And be sure to stay up to date with the Beaver Dam Unified School District at bdusd.org, and you can follow them on Facebook and Instagram at Beaver Dam USD. All right, so Beaver Dam now finds themselves down 15-6 after that three by Hurchin a moment ago. Here's Jeff Freund. He just checked in to the corner for call. Wait a minute. Nope, we're going the other way. An offensive foul on Beaver Dam. But I mentioned Jeff Freund had checked in, 6'1 junior. He was a little banged up here recently. 15-6, Watertown by 9, and they've got a chance to add to the lead right here. Ball fake by Hayes. Now to Schwefel. Schwefel to the corner, a three ball, off the rim, no good for Camrath, and a defensive board for Collin as he was taken off the other way. They blew the whistle. We've got foul here on the Goslings. Schauer picked up the foul as we have a couple of fresh bodies come on here at the dead ball. 10:48 left to play in the first half. Watertown's off to a good start. They've got the 15-6 lead right now. Beaver Dam with possession. Trying to get the motor going here a little bit. Call for an NBA three. High off the rim, no. And we're going the other way. as there was a fight for the rebound and we had contact. We'll check this out. This foul's going to go on Stobie. That is his first. Team fouls are even at 2 apiece. And here comes Schwefel across the midcourt stripe, looking down low. Pass backdoor, bobbled, and out of bounds it goes. Went off of Braden Schmidt. Salatel and Jens both checking back in for the Golden Beavers, who trail by 9, but long way to go in this one. Still 10:26 left in the first half. And here's Parker Blank, the other half of the Parker brothers. Stobie had gone to the bench. Parker Stobie, and now Blank's back out there. Cole, high off the glass, finishes with a right hand. JT Call with his first field goal tonight. He's got 3 in the game. 15-8, BD trailing by 7. And Watertown just turned it over as that was Hayes driving baseline, and he stepped out of bounds. Didn't have a lot of real estate, and he turned it over. Here come the Golden Beavers. They're within 7, looking to cut the deficit down a little bit more on this possession. Salatel, spin move, elevates, shot is up, and it's not going to go. And as they fight for the rebound, it's grabbed by Schmidt. Defensive board for Braden Schmidt. And here is Jacob Hurchin. To Schwefel, free throw line extended, jumpers up, and it's in for Schwefel. 17-8, Watertown in front by 9. 9:35 and counting left until the break. Into the left block. Blank floats one up. Little spin move, and then he puts it up and in. So Parker Blank making it 17-10, but the Goslings still have the lead with 9:20 to go first half. This is Jacob Hurchin to Schwefel, and looks like Freund going to get called for the foul as he was getting a little too up close and personal there, playing defense. So team's third foul, Freund's first of the evening. I got to publicly thank my longtime friend Rick Rexroad tonight. He bought me dinner here tonight at the concession stand, a gourmet hot dog and a bottle of water. Rick Rexroad. Rick, thank you very much, buddy. Whoa, look out as that ball flies out of bounds off the hands of Calvin Hurchin, who was questioning the call. They say Beaver Dam basketball, and referee apparently saying it was double deflected off of Hurchin. But, yeah, Rick was very kind and made sure that I was well nourished before this broadcast tonight. Here is Jens. One-handing it right side for Salatel out in three-point land on the elbow now. Up to Jens. Finds Mendoza. He's to the free throw line. On the dribble. One hands it back to Blank for 3. Parker Blank from downtown Beaver Dam. Blank's got 7, and it's 17-13. So Beaver Dam, despite the struggles here, within 4, 8.5 minutes to go until intermission. There's a tip ball, but still not loose. Now Call going after it, and the ball went out of bounds. They were all diving for it. 3, 4, 5 bodies, a couple from each team going after that ball, and it went into the scorer's table, and they say it's Beaver Dam basketball. And so the Golden Beavers now within 4. It's as close as they've been in a little while here. This is Mendoza flipping it to JT, faked a long 3. Knocked out of his hands by Hurchin, but he got it back. Call. Nice pass to a cutting Blank. Trying to go to Jens on the weak side, and it went out of bounds off of, looks like Jens. It got knocked around like a pinball. 8 minutes and change left in the first half. 17-13. Watertown in front. Goslings have possession. Jacob Hurchin. Flipping it now to Schmidt. Braden Schmidt. Double team near the right block. Sends it up top. Schwefel again now. Off a screen. Going to the right corner. Blank is all over him. Now Jacob Hurchin at the top of the key. Out to his brother Calvin. Calvin into the lane. Floater. Missed it short off the front of the rim. And the rebound this time for Beaver Dam. Blank will bring it ahead. Parker out to Call. Call into the lane. Spin move. Shot off the glass. And he finishes again with a right hand. JT Call spins. Scores. 17-15. Golden Beavers down by a deuce as we approach the 7-minute mark and counting of the first half. And look out! Watertown just turned it over. That was a quick pass to Calvin Hurchin, who was over on the sideline being hassled by Blank, and Hurchin lost it out of bounds. He was trying to save it, maybe throw it off of Blank, could not do it. Tight ball game here early on, about a little more than halfway through this opening stanza. Watertown with a 2-point lead. Beaver Dam trying to tie on this possession. We've got a whistle. We'll check this foul out. I believe this is going on Calvin Hurchin, and it will. So that's his first and the team's third. Team fouls are even at 3 apiece. Errant pass is saved by Parker Stobie. Over there on the high right side, gives it to Jens, now over to Mendoza near the Watertown bench. Just under 7 minutes to play until the buzzer. Mendoza stops at the free throw line. Sidearms it back to Blank. Blank out to Mendoza. He's going to try a deep three. It's off the back rim, no. Rebound, Salatel got a deflection, and he puts it up and in. EJ got 5. We're tied at 17. 6.5 minutes to play in the first half. Jacob Hurchin sending it out beyond the arc now for Cameron Kranz. Finding Schwefel up near the center circle. He takes off, spins into the lane. Sidearm pass. Kranz in the right corner fakes a shot, gives it back to Schwefel, looking into the right block. Bounce pass taken by Schmidt, guarded by Mendoza. Here's Schmidt trying to spin against Mendoza. Pass back to Kranz. Kranz driving. Layup is no good on the left side, but a foul on the Golden Beavers. Parker Stobie picked up his second and the team's fourth. Cameron Kranz will go to the line where he'll get a couple. First of 2, no good. Cameron averaging 3 to 4 points a game on the season. Camrath just checked back in for Watertown. Second one's on the way, yes. Or did they wave it off? No, they waved it off. It's been a line violation of some sort. So wipe that one off. We're still tied at 17. Clock running again, 6 minutes to go in the opening stanza. Blank down low on the left, sends it up top for Call. JT Call off a screen. Sends it right corner. 3-ball Jens, yes! Jack Jens knocks down the tray. 20-17. Beaver Dam's got the lead with 5:40 and counting left in the half. Beaver Dam has trailed a good chunk of this first half, but they're in front by 3 now on a triple from J squared. Jack Jens. Calvin Hurchin, top of the bubble. Ball fake. Takes off. Right side bounce pass. Cameron Kranz giving it to Schwefel. And there's pass. Actually, a pass was intercepted. Salatel ahead to a cutting Blank. Blank off the glass, scores again. Timeout Watertown with 5:07 to go in the first half. It's now 22-17. Beaver Dam in front. This timeout by Watertown, brought to you by McKinstry's Home Furnishings in downtown Beaver Dam. It's a 30-second timeout, and we're going to keep it right here. 30-second timeout. Tonight's game brought to you again by our presenting video sponsors, Hometown Glass and Improvement, Columbus Family Dental, and the Beaver Dam Unified School District. Tonight's game also a presentation of McKinstry's Home Furnishings, Kladowski Real Estate, Slumberland, Silica for your home, Summit Ford, Beaver Dam Tire and Service and Mayville Tire and Service, Surefire, Richards Insurance, Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, Park Village Shopping Center, Preferred Dental Partners, Jerry's Automotive, Air Care, Napleton GM and Beaver Dam, and White Construction. Along with Jack Wilski, my radio engineer, and Aiden Voigt on site, my videographer and engineer for Daily Dodge TV. Mike Tronson with you from the Beaver Dam High School Fieldhouse. 5 minutes and counting left in the first half as we're back to live action. Watertown with the ball, but Beaver Dam's got the lead, 22-17. And this is Reese Camrath. Looking right side. Schwefel catches the pass. Now to Calvin Hurchin. Guarded by Blank. Cross-court feed almost intercepted. 3 balls on the way. Short for Hayes. And the rebound for Mendoza. Here is JT Call. Call through traffic. Shot is up. He traveled. Wouldn't have counted anyways had it gone. As JT got called for an extra step. And it's Watertown basketball. 4:33 now left in the first half. Hard to believe there's only a few more weeks left in the regular season. Talking about that earlier, we're kind of getting to the stretch run here as the postseason will be coming up in a few weeks. And a pair of 12s going at it. JT Call just rejected a shot by Hayes from the right corner, swatted it out of bounds right in front of the Beaver Dam students section. They got a kick out of that. Watertown's going to keep possession, though, as McAllister Hayes will inbound from the baseline to our right. Long pass in and grabbed by Schwefel out near the center circle area. He's guarded by Blank. Schwefel taken off. Floats one up from just inside the free throw line and buries it. Tough shot. But he got it to go. He made it look easy. 22-19. Watertown's within 3. Oh, Call got stripped. Camrath came up with a loose ball. Now here's Calvin Hurchin ahead to Hayes. He'll try a 3. Off the rim, it's no good. And on the weak side, Salatel gets the defensive rebound and a foul, I believe, on Watertown to boot. And that's exactly what it is. We'll check it out here. This one is going to go on Cameron Kranz, the 6'1 junior. Team fouls are now knotted up at 4 apiece. Getting to the latter stages now of this first half. 3:40 and counting left in the opening stanza. We're rapidly approaching halftime. Jens, hook shot in the lane. Missed it off the back of the rim. Camrath has the defensive carom. Now here's Calvin Hurchin. On the other side, Calvin Hurchin. Bounce pass into the right block. There's Schmidt. Schmidt going against Mendoza. Now Call got there to double team him, and there was a foul. Braden Schmidt, 6'5 junior. Call picked up the foul, his first of the evening. 5th team foul. And now Schwefel on the baseline looking to get it in and does. Schmidt with a return feed to Schwefel. He's up near the top of the silo. Out to Calvin Hurchin. He'll try a long shot from the left side. No good from the arc. Rebound knocked out to the top of the silo. Collision there. Picked up by Beaver Dam, and taking it in for a layup and missing was Blank. We had a big collision behind the play. I was kind of watching that too. Looks like everybody's okay. Watertown has it. Still down only by 3. And a shot is up off the rim. No good for Jacob Hurchin. Rebound there for Mendoza. End-to-end action here. 22-19. Beaver Dam leads by 3. Mendoza, top of the arc. Not going to take a 3 ball there. He's going to drive down low, and he got fouled as he went up, but he got knocked down too. Mendoza, what an aggressive move. Calvin Hurchin picking up the foul. So Mendoza, with an all-expenses-paid trip to the free throw line, with 2:41 left in the first half. Right now, Beaver Dam up by 3, and Mendoza, first one is no good. Cam averaging just under 6 points a game this season. He's a 70% free throw shooter. Very good defender. 6 rebounds, a couple of assists per game. He'll shoot the occasional 3. He did earlier, missed, but I've seen him bury a few. And the second free throw is good. So Mendoza gets 1 of 2. 24-19 now. Beg your pardon, 23-19. And Call just got a steal with 2.5 minutes to play in the first half. 23-19. Beaver Dam with the lead and the rock. This is Salatel looking down. A nice pass to a cutting Freund for a wide open layup. Oh, gorgeous helper from Salatel. And Freund with a nice cut. 25-19. Beaver Dam by 6 with 2 minutes and change left in the first half. A strong last couple of minutes of the half here for Beaver Dam has vaulted them into a 6-point lead after they trailed by as many as 9 early on. Here is Schwefel. Schwefel, step back threes on the way. Money. Brett Schwefel knocking down a three ball. 25-22, one possession game. Golden Beavers up 3. 90 seconds left until halftime. Mendoza inside the free throw line. Underhands it out to Saltail. He'll elevate. Shot is up from above the free throw line. It's no good, and the rebound for Braden Schmidt of Watertown. Minute 15 to go in the half. This is Jacob Hirchin. Hook shot up, and it's in. Floated it up. Jacob Hirchin making it 25-24, so the Beaver Dam lead down to 1. Little 5-0 run here by the Goslings after Beaver Dam was up 6. Under a minute to play until the buzzer. Freund, baseline, left side, bounce pass. Blank kicks it out. Mendoza for 3. It's no good. Scramble for the rebound. Ball knocked out of bounds. Last touch by Watertown. It'll stop the clock with 40.3 seconds left in the first half. Beaver Dam right now clinging to that 1-point lead. Still waiting for our first email of the night, sports@dailydodge.com. That's unusual. We usually don't go this far into a game with not hearing from some of you fine folks out there. Sports@dailydodge.com. Let us know where you're tuned in from tonight. 34 seconds and counting left in the first half. Mendoza, right baseline, jumper up, no good. Missed it short. Rebound tipped towards the sideline. Hirchin got it, throws it ahead to Schwefel. Schwefel in, no good on the layup, but he got fouled. And that was Salatel going for the block, and he's going to pick up a foul. That's his second of the night. Team's 6th, and Schwefel will step to the free throw line for the Goslings. First one's on the way, no good. Elliot Wraithley, 6'1 junior, just checked on now for Watertown. Schwefel's got one more from the charity stripe. That one's up, and it is good. 25-25, we are tied with 20 seconds left in the half. Beaver Dam's got possession. We'll see if they hold for the last shot here. This is Blank up near the timeline, 10 seconds. Now Mendoza to JT call, 5 seconds, call. Pull up Jay, and he scores. And a shot from almost the entire length of the court is no good for Watertown. That's the buzzer, and that's the way the first half has come to an end here inside the BDHS Fieldhouse. So after one half of play, our score is Beaver Dam 27 and Watertown 25. Stay with us. We'll take a 4-minute break. We'll come back for our halftime report in 4 minutes. 4-minute break. Right after this, we're back on 1430 ESPN Beaver Dam and Daily Dodge TV.
American drivers overpay an average of $368 per year on their auto insurance. Why? Because, well, insurance is hard. It's complicated. It's time-consuming to get quotes from multiple companies, so we overpay. Or we call Richards Insurance in Beaver Dam. Make one call and receive a quote from a great company like Auto Owners Insurance. The team at Richards Insurance will literally do all the work for you. So if you could be saving money each month with an Auto Owners Insurance policy, you'll know about it. How much will you save with Richards Insurance? To find out, call Richards Insurance or stop in at 123 North Spring Street, downtown Beaver Dam. With offices in Columbus, Watertown, West Bend, and Oshkosh. With over 50 employees and hundreds of years insurance experience across 5 offices, you'll get full-service counseling with no obligation. Your auto owner's insurance carrier is Richards Insurance in Beaver Dam. Call 887-1615.
We'll be there with you.
Richards
Insurance of Beaver Dam.
At Preferred Dental Partners, our core values are more than just something we put on our wall. They're something we live out. Core value number 2 is the wow experience. This means that from the moment you walk in the door until the time you leave, we want to provide an experience for our patients that is unlike anything you've had before. There are lots of choices of dentists, and we never want anyone to feel they have to be here. We want them to choose to be here because they feel heard, welcomed, and well cared for. If you want to see what the wow experience is about, call or text Preferred Dental Partners today.
Happy New Year from our family to yours at Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Beaver Dam. Now let's celebrate with the Start of Something New sales event featuring 15% off in-stock 23 Grand Cherokees and Dodge Durangos. That's up to $9,400 in savings on the best SUVs in the market. Last call for the iconic Hemi engine on the classic Dodge Charger and Challenger with $3 grand off brand new Charger Daytonas and the hard-to-find Sublime Green Challenger Scat Pack for under $55 grand. Let our family take care of your family at Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Beaver Dam and reedchrysler.com.
Hi, I'm Josh Schneider with Silica for Your Home. We have a great feature available in our showrooms, our digital price tags. They search the internet every day and allow us to adjust the prices based on our competitors. That ensures you are always getting the best deal. If it finds a lower price, it will automatically change our Silica price in real time. These digital price tags are all about saving you time and money. Shop Silica for Your Home for the best sales, service, and selection.
Hey, it's Stacy with Slumberland, Beaver Dam in Watertown. Stop in and see everything that our store has to offer. We built it just for you. We have mattresses, box springs, power bases, bedroom sets, furniture, living room sets, dining sets, everything that you would need to complete your entire home. We've got our interest-free financing and a really great local staff here to help you. So you've got all local people here to help you out from start to finish for anything that you would need. So stop in, shop local, and save big with us.
At Summit Ford Beaver Dam, we are committed to serving the customers in our community, to bringing you into our dealership and making the buying process easy, fun, stress-free, and memorable. Thank you for choosing us and voting us Dodge County's best place to buy a new or used vehicle. Stop in today for a test drive and to see how we can help you find the car of your dreams. Summit Ford Beaver Dam.
The comfort in your home is too important to trust to just anyone. With over 75 years in the industry, Surefire Heating and Air Conditioning is proud to bring our community the heating and cooling services you deserve. Expect nothing short of excellence in service, installation, and 24/7 emergency service. As a premier Lennox dealer, we carry the best in equipment to bring you and your home peace of mind. Schedule your annual maintenance or claim your free in-home estimate today, 920-485-4883. Surefire, keeping what's important comfortable since 1947.
Halftime here inside the field house. And at the break, the Beaver Dam boys basketball team leads this game. It's the Golden Beavers 27 and Watertown 25. Let's take a look at the first half scoring for you. For Beaver Dam, they were led by Parker Blank with 9, including 1 3-point basket. J.T. Call had 7 for the Golden Beavers. E.J. Salatel had 5, including a triple that he hit. 3 points for Jack Jens. He had a 3-point basket in that first half. Jeff Freund with 2, and Cameron Mendoza chipped in a free throw. He finished the half with 1. On the Watertown side of the ledger, Brett Schwefel with 10 points. In fact, he leads all scorers in the game right now with 10. He had 1 3-point basket. Jacob Hirchen with 9, including 1 from downtown. And Calvin Hirchen had a pair of threes. He finished the half with 6. Now, I will make a note that one of the baskets they credited to Calvin Hirchen, I swear, should have been credited to Jacob Hirchen. I went down to the scores table during that last timeout to check the official scorebook, and the numbers that I gave you are in the official scorebook, but they said that, well, we'll check it out. Maybe we could have been wrong. I swear that one of those 3 balls was actually maybe Jacob's, but they're going to check on that. But anyways, I'm going with what the official scorebook says because my stats are not official, but that one is. Anyways, 27-25, we know that is accurate. Beaver Dam leading Watertown at the break. Earlier tonight in the JV game, Watertown was a winner, 57-44 over Beaver Dam. In the JV2 game, Beaver Dam upended the Goslings, with the Golden Beavers winning 58-47. Let's take another 2-minute break. Back in 2 minutes to get you ready for the second half right after this on Daily Dodge TV and 1430 ESPN Beaver Dam.
Are you ready for peace of mind? Chad Guzzi here, owner of Air Care in Beaver Dam. If you're tired of unexpected repair bills, you want to sign up for our Total Care plan. It ensures top performance and prolonged life of your heating and air conditioning equipment. Air Care's Total Care customers receive annual inspections as well as a reduced maintenance rate plus a 10% discount on all service repairs. Air Care, big enough to serve you, small enough to care. 920-356-8860.
Hi, this is Dr. Adam Forster at Columbus Family Dental. If you've been unhappy with your smile, it's time that you come and see us. Our team of doctors are waiting to help you get your smile back. We'll take the time to talk with you and treat you like a member of our family, not just another number. Whether it's a whole mouth makeover or simply a little tweak, we'll find the right solution that fits you. For your free, no-pressure consultation, call us today at 623-5559.
Cheer. Now cheer louder. Any accomplishment worth doing is worth doing with all your heart and soul. The entire team at Hometown Glass and Improvement knows that dedication, time, and respect can lead to greatness. When practicing free throws, running for a touchdown, or installing new windows and doors, it is commitment to something larger than oneself that creates a legacy. So keep cheering for your hometown team. Hometown Glass and Improvement online at hometownglass.com.
Jerry's Automotive in Beaver Dam is a champion of our local schools. Team up with Jerry's Automotive by pumping your gas at their Spirit Pump, where 2 cents of every gallon is donated to a local school each month. Jerry's Automotive also provides exceptional vehicle service and repairs and a great selection of convenience items. Visit Jerry's Automotive Center WI.com and on Facebook. Jerry's Automotive, 700 North Spring Street in Beaver Dam, across the street from Beaver Dam Food Pride.
Well, what's that old saying? Ask and you shall receive. Well, I asked for it, and I've now received some emails here. Let's get to them right now as we get ready for the start of the second half. This one says, cheering for the Beavers from home tonight. Good luck, fellas. Another great game. Thanks to all the sponsors and all the Daily Dodge crew. That's from our friend Diane Storhoff, watching tonight down Highway 151 in Sun Prairie. Diane, thank you very much. This one says, go Beavers. Jeff Freund's grandparents, they're watching from just up Highway 151 up in Mount Calvary tonight. Or maybe that's more off of Highway 23, I guess. But you can take 151 up that way. Thank you very much for that email. Glad you're watching tonight. And this email says, well, here we are for another exciting night of basketball with the Beaver Dam Beavers. Go Beavers. And a shout out to E.J. Salatel. That's from Grandma and Grandpa right here inside the field house. And I can see them right now from where they're sitting in their perch over there. Again, if you'd like to send us an email, sports@dailydodge.com. We'd love to hear from you. Sports@dailydodge.com. The email box is open all game long. In the second half tonight, Watertown will go right to left as I see it. Beaver Dam left to right. Across your Daily Dodge TV screen or your ESPN 1430 radio dial. Watertown inbounding to start the second half. Goslings with the ball. Beaver Dam with a 27-25 lead. And here we go. Second half is underway. And boy, that was an entertaining and tightly contested first half, wasn't it? And Goslings go to work. And this is Jacob Hurchin to his brother Calvin up near the top of the silo. Salatel guarding him. Push to the left corner. There's Schwefel down there. He's driving back towards the free throw line, and there was contact. Check this one out as we have just gotten things underway here in the second half. Parker Blank picking up the foul. First team foul of the half on the Golden Beavers. Goslings get it in. Here is Hurchin. Jacob Hurchin to Schwefel, left elbow. He's into the lane. Jumps over the defender, puts a shot up, no good. Rebound for J.T. Call. And he will leisurely trot it ahead. JT Call at the center circle. Fires it left side for Parker Blank. Now Mendoza giving it to JT Call. Out to Jens. Jens to Mendoza again over on that right wing side. And now just hands it off for Blank. Blank guarded by Calvin Hirchin. Fires it to the corner. Call in the left corner. Up to Salatil. Back to JT in front of his own bench. Far sideline. Minute and 10 seconds gone. Nice pass to a cutting Jens. Missed the layup. He was behind the defense, but that shot would not go. And here come the Goslings at the other end. Schmidt trying to go up with it. Wild shot off the glass. No good. He got his own rebound, and then it knocked out of his hands, but he got fouled. So another stoppage and a foul. The second team foul of the half on the Golden Beavers. Was that Blank as well? Yeah, it was. The Goslings will try and tie on this possession or maybe take the lead with a three-point play. Schwefel. Lob pass, one-handed by Calvin Hirchin. Giving it now to Brady Schauer. Back to Jacob Hirchin for three, and it's off the mark wide left. Rebound for Jens. Beaver Dam's got the ball, 2-point lead. Minute 45 into the second half. Here's Jens. Into the lane, puts on the brakes, flips it to Mendoza near the left block, sends it back out. Jens for three. Off the mark, a little bit too strong, and the rebound for Jacob Hirchin. Jacob out to Schauer. Schauer's towards the block. Pass the baseline, touch pass up now to Calvin Hirchin for three. It's in and out, no good, and the rebound for JT Call. Here comes JT across the timeline. Sends it right side, Salto cross court back to JT, going baseline left side off the glass. Book it, and a foul. How about that move? JT's got a chance for an old-fashioned three-point play. And the foul is on Jacob Hirchin. But JT Call, who had 7 in the first half, goes to the line and connects on the free throw to complete the three-point play. 30-25, Golden Beavers have the lead. 15:33 to go in the ball game. Schmidt at the free throw line, fires it right side. Two-handed pass caught by Jacob Hirchin into the lane. Floaters up, missed it. Might have been partially tipped. I'm not sure, but Call got the loose ball and back through traffic. Call. That's a travel. Yeah, he ran into a defender, and everybody in the place saw that. And, well, the Beaver Dam fans weren't crazy about it, but just about everybody else saw it, including the black and white stripes on the court. Watertown's going to get it back off the turnover. All right, here's Schauer. Around the horn left side. Jacob Hirchin, backdoor alley-oop. Schauer double-teamed underneath the basket. Got it out of there on a bounce pass to Schwefel. He's into the lane and a little fall away in the lane. It won't go in and out. Offensive board. Reload as Schmidt got it. Now Jacob Hirchin misses a shot off the glass, and we've got a foul here. Let's see. The Golden Beavers trying to see who the referee was pointing at, and I think it's Mendoza, but let's see. Yeah, I was right. Cameron Mendoza picked up his first, team's third. Jacob Hirchin at the free throw line. Front end of the two is up, and it is good. So Jacob Hirchin now in double digits with 10. 30-26, Beaver Dam leads. One more for Jake, and it's up, and it's good. So Jake gets them both. 11 points in the game for Jake Hirchin, 30-27. Beaver Dam's lead is a 3. Nice pass, Call. And Jens was wide open. No defensive help there on the left side. Jack Jens goes in for an uncontested layup, and good court vision by JT to flip it to him as he saw there was a lot of real estate there. 32-27, BD by 5. We're 3.5 minutes into the second stanza. Schwefel spins inside the free throw line. Now back to Calvin Hirchin. Faked a shot from the arc. Now sends it out in three-point land. There's Schwefel. Sidearm pass. Giving it to Schauer. Brady Schauer gives it back to Jacob Hirchin. JT Call guarding him. He's going to go against Call. Puts a shot up, hit the back of the rim, no good. A tip-up was also missed, and then Cameron Mendoza got a defensive ricochet for the Golden Beavers. A couple of chances there in close for the Goslings. Call, left baseline, turned on the Jets and goes in for a layup. Call has 5 points here in the half, 12 in the game, 34-27. BD on top by 7 now. 13:42 and counting left in the ball game. Faking a three was Schauer at the top of the arc. Bounce pass Schmidt, double team in the lane. Gets it out. Calvin Hurchin, right baseline move against Salatel, puts it up. It rolls off the rim, no good, and Call has the rebound. Unfriendly rim there. Here's a reverse layup. Oh, and it's good for blank. And a timeout, Watertown. Goslings called timeout. 13:20 to go in the game. A 30-second timeout. It's brought to you by our good friends at McKinstry's Home Furnishings in downtown Beaver Dam. We will keep it right here. Well, staff and students of the Beaver Dam Unified School District value our community and know that giving back matters. All of our schools are actively engaged with the community, and our staff and students provide thousands of hours in community service each year. From staff and students at our elementary schools to clubs, organizations, and teams at our middle and high schools, we are learning together and giving back together because it's the right thing to do. 13:20 left to play in the ball game. Beaver Dam 36, Watertown 27. Beaver Dam with its largest lead of the night. It's up to 9. And off the timeout, Goslings have possession, and Schwefel into the front court he comes. Fires it now to Kranz. Over to the left side, there's Jacob Hurchin. Back the other way, a three ball's on the way, no good for Calvin Hurchin. Offensive board, and a ball. Last touch by Beaver Dam went into the Watertown bench. Goslings will keep possession. We've played just a couple of minutes of this second half. A little more than 5 minutes in. And a shot from three-point land, no good for Jacob Hurchin. Rebound for Jens. This is blank. Hesitation move, now he goes in, right baseline for a layup. Got fouled, got knocked down. He gets helped up. Gets a slap from a couple of his teammates. Schwefel picked up the foul, his first. And the second team foul of the half. So here's Blank at the free throw line. First of two is good. And it's a 10-point game, 37-27. Beaver Dam on top. Blank now's up to a dozen in this game. He's going to get one more, as we had some personnel getting set here before the shot, before that second free throw. Next one's on the way, yes, for Blank. 38-27. Beaver Dam is up double digits. Beaver Dam trailed by as many as 9 in the first half. And we have a whistle here, but now they're up 11. Watertown does not have a field goal yet here in the second half. Beaver Dam has started the second half on an 11-2 run. And as a result, they lead by 11. Call picked up a foul, by the way, his second. As the shot is up, no good for Schwefel. Rebound knocked around. Jens actually tipped it to Blank. And faking a long three was Call. Out of Jens. Jens near the top of the silo. Sends it right corner for Mendoza. Schauer watching him defensively. Man defense here for Watertown. And we got a kicked ball, so they'll blow the whistle. 12:04 to go in the ball game. 38-27 as we have more subs coming in. Freund returning for the Golden Beavers. Hayes returning for the Goslings. And here is off the inbounds play, a three-pointer for Stobie. He missed it short from the left corner, and rebound there for Brady Schauer. Right, here's Camrath. He's back out there. Reese Camrath knocking down a three ball from that near wing. That's his first bucket. It's from downtown Beaver Dam. 38-30. Badly needed three. Now call a deep three at the other end. High off the rim, no good in the defensive rebound, I should say, for Watertown's Brady Shower. Look out. Pass was fired hard and hit the floor, but saved by Hayes on the near sideline. He spins into the lane. Hayes going up with a left hand. He missed the shot a little bit short. Call got the rebound. Now Blank out to Stobie. Quick pass right corner. There's Freund. Back up to Blank on the wing. He's to the free throw line. Out to Jack Jens, and Jay Squared will give it off to Call. JT pushing it to Stobie for three right side. It's off the rim, no good. Shower the rebound on the weak side. We're 7 minutes into the second half. Clock running, 38-30. So the Beaver Dam lead is at 8 for the moment. Bounce pass, right block. Shower, double team there. Couldn't get a shot up. Sends it up for Cameron Kranz. Whips it out. Hayes fake to three, left side. Hayes still working with it. Now sends it up to Camrath. They go right side. There's a drive. No, but a foul as Calvin Hurchin was heading hard to the basket and got knocked down. He gets right back up. And Parker Blank just picked up his third personal. 5th team foul, and Calvin Hurchin at the line. Front end of 2 is good for Calvin Hurchin, who now is up to 7 points. (38-31). He can make it a 6-point game. And the next one is going to rattle home. 38-32. So Beaver Dam, they had the lead up to 11 here not too long ago, and now it's down to 6, just like that. A little mini 5-0 run by the Goslings. Long way to go yet. 10.5 minutes and counting left in the ball game. It's been a pretty tightly contested ball game for most of it, although each team has had some larger leads at times. And there's a shot up for Salatel. Salatel, jumper in the lane is good, 40-32. 8-point advantage for the hosts from Beaver Dam. Goslings have possession. Camrath at the free throw line, puts on the brakes, sends it out right side. Hayes for three, missed it short. Hit the front of the rim. And the rebound for Parker Stobie. Stobie takes a pass from Call, working the high left side. Mendoza sets a screen. Nice pass. Stobie back to Mendoza. Puts it high off the glass. It won't go. Everything but the finish there. And the rebound for the Goslings. 9:40 in counting left. Schwefel spins, puts a shot up, scores. Oh, man. I tell you, that's tough, and he makes it look so easy. 40-34. Goslings within 6 now. 9.5 to play in the game. Salatel over to Mendoza. Back to EJ on the right corner. Drives to the free throw line. Spins inside the lane. Puts a shot up. It's off the rim. No good. Brady Shower elevates to get the defensive rebound. Approaching the 9-minute mark and counting of the second half. Schwefel, 3 balls. He falls down. Brett Schwefel's got 15 points, including that 3. It's back to a 3-point game. 40-37. Beatty on top. And skipping through traffic, JT Call, and he puts one up and in. A hop, skip, and a jump for JT. 42-37. Golden Beavers by 5 with 8:47 and counting left in the game. Here's Schwefel, another 3 ball. That's off the rim, no good. Shower's got the offensive rebound. Whips it out. Hazel try a 3. It's short. That did not draw iron, and it went out of bounds. Oh, my goodness. Getting hot and heavy here late in this rivalry game. Mike Tronson with you tonight on Daily Dodge TV and 1430 ESPN Beaver Dam. Aiden Voigt, Agent 00 Voigt is here, my videographer and engineer on site. And, hey, can't forget about Jack Wilski back at the radio station, engineering our radio simulcast tonight. Beaver Dam's got the ball in a 5-point lead. 8:20 and counting left in the ball game. This is Jens. Jens up to Mendoza, left elbow. Now to the top of the key, Jens takes it back from Cam. finds Jackson Ladrin. Jax just checked in a moment ago. He's in the left corner over there. Now here's Salatel, right wing, to the free throw line. Out to Mendoza, fake to three. Sidearm pass to Jens in the corner for three. In and out, no good. Rebound was tipped out and grabbed by the Goslings. That was halfway down before the rim spit it back out. 42-37, BD leads by 5. Watertown with possession. Well, they had possession. Schwefel could not handle a pass on the baseline. It goes out of bounds, and it will go back to Beaver Dam. Got another email here. Beaver Power tuning in from Nina to cheer on number 12 and the Beaver Boy Ballers. That's from JT's Aunt Maggie checking in. Maggie, thank you very much for checking in tonight. Again, if you want to send us an email before the end of the night, sports@dailydodge.com is where you'll find us, and I'll give you a shout out. I was just up in Nina a couple of weeks ago for the Beaver Dam girls game up there on a Tuesday night. There's a ball knocked loose, but saved by call. I got to see that new Nina High School, that brand spanking new Nina High School. It is nice. It is nice, folks. This is Jens. Giving it to Salatel, high on the left. He's guarded by Schwefel. 7 minutes and change left in the ball game. Beaver Dam by 5, 42-37. Beaver Dam had an 11-point lead not too long ago, but Watertown they're not going away. This is Salatel. Beaver Dam being patient here to a cutting JT Call, who got knocked down. And nice sportsmanship there by Schwefel to help JT Call up off the floor. Foul on Jacob Hirchen. For Jacob, that's his second, team's third. Bounce pass in. Left side, Jens was wide open on the back door. Jack Jens, 7 points in this game, 44-37. The lead is 7 for Beaver Dam with just over 6.5 to play in the game. Schauer just faked to three, drives into the lane instead. Reverses, no, it's going to fall off the rim, but he got his own rebound. And as he tried to go back up, we had a foul before the shot on the floor. Check this one out for you. JT. He picked up his third. Also the team's 6th. Goslings get it in from the left baseline. Up to Schauer, top of the key, back to Schwefel. He's going to go left baseline. Shot is up, in and out, no good for Schwefel. And we've got a foul on the Goslings as Jens was going for the rebound and trying to tip it to JT Call. Brady Schauer picked up the infraction here. That's his third of the evening, 4th team foul of the half. Just over 6 minutes left. We're getting late. 44-37 BD, and Blank just lost the handle on it as he was driving strong to the rack. And here come the Goslings with Schwefel left side. Shot is up off the glass and in. Brett Schwefel in a timeout on the floor. 5:57 to go. This timeout brought to you by McKinstry's Home Furnishings under the red awning in downtown Beaver Dam. We'll take a 1-minute break. Back in 1 minute, Daily Dodge TV and 1430 ESPN.
Is selling your home like a walk in the park? If you were in Central Park at 2 a.m., maybe. Chris Kladowski Real Estate. When it is time to sell, be it due to loss or love, growth or downsizing, staying near or going far, there are 3 basic steps. List it, sell it, move on. The steps are made simple by working with a trusted real estate advisor. Our family team is with you every step of the way, making those 3 steps as smooth and fun as possible. Kladowski Real Estate. We look forward to serving you.
When it comes to a winning lineup, turn to the selection of new and pre-owned vehicles at Napleton GM in Beaver Dam. Their team goes the extra mile to provide a winning experience, from hassle-free financing options to exceptional customer service. It's like having a dedicated cheering section cheering you on in every step of the vehicle purchase. Give the team at Napleton GM in Beaver Dam a call at 920-885-3301 or visit napleton151.com and find new roads with their winning inventory.
All right, 5:57 left to go in the ball game. here inside the field house at BDHS. Beaver Dam with the ball off the timeout, leading Watertown by 5, 44-39. JT calls in the left corner. Flips it to a cutting Jens. Jens wide open on the left baseline for another layup. I tell you, Jack Jens, he's been open several times in this game, right in that same area down there, left baseline, left block area, and JT's been able to find him a couple of times. 46-39. Beaver Dam leads by 7. But Jens scoring again. This is Jacob Hirchin, floater on the left baseline, in and out, no good. Offensive board, put back, yes, counted, and a foul, and that's Braden Schmidt. He's got a chance for a three-point play. For Schmidt, that's his first bucket of the evening. And now we'll go to the line and shoot one. It's 46-41, so the Beaver Dam lead at 5. He can cut it to 4 right here. Free throws up, free throw is money for Braden Schmidt. 46-42. 4-point Beaver Dam lead as we approach the 5-minute mark and counting of the second half. Blank to the corner. Call. Driving. And he got fouled. He was going down a congested street there, and there was some traffic, and he drew the contact. 4th personal on Brady Schauer. So JT calls going to the line. First one is up and good for JT. I've got him for 15 points in this one. He's closing in. I mean, his average is 17.4 a game. Next one is good. He's got 16 now, so he's just about there. 48-42, back to a 6-point BD lead with under 5 to play in the game. Kranz over to Jacob Hirchin, high on the left. Now one-hands it cross court, taken by Calvin Hirchin. Now up to Schwefel near the center circle. He's guarded by E.J. Salatel. Pump fake. Couple of pump fakes here by Schwefel. Looking around, finally takes off, and now a bounce pass to Calvin Hirchin, rather, down to his brother Jacob in the corner. And we had a whistle and a foul as Beaver Dam's JT call hit the deck, but we've got contact on JT. So that's his 4th. Team's 8th. Watertown in the bonus right now with 4:28 to play. And Jake Hirchin eyes up the front end of the bonus. It's good. That's 12 points in this game for Jake. 48-43. Watertown down by 5. Another free throw for Jacob Hirchin. Count it. 48-44. So the Beaver Dam lead is at 4 with 4:22 to go. Been a fun night here. Rivalry game, and I talked about it, how don't let that Watertown record fool you. They're better than that, and they've shown. There's a steal by Schwefel. 2-on-1 the other way. Schwefel to Calvin Hirchin. Missed the layup short. He hit the underside of the rim. And the rebound for the Golden Beavers. Salatel fires ahead. Jens falling out of bounds. Back to call for 3. No good. Rebound on the weak side by Schmidt. Under 4 minutes to play now. Watertown with the ball, trailing by 4. And dancing through traffic was Schwefel and got fouled. So Parker Blank picked up his 4th. Foul starting to mount a little bit here late. Schwefel front end of the bonus is good. Brett Schwefel, 6'2" junior, 17.4 a game. He's got 18 tonight. Make it 19 as he connects on that second free throw. 48-46. Here we go, folks. Fasten your seatbelts. 3:46 and counting left in the game. Beaver Dam with the ball in a 2-point advantage. There's a drive, Blank Mendoza to the left corner for three. Jens, he was too strong on that one. And the rebound for Calvin Hurchin. Watertown with a chance to tie on this possession or take the lead with a three-point play. Schwefel has the basketball at the point, guarded by Parker Blank. Schmidt just set a screen. Schwefel, free throw line jumper, in and out, it's no good. Call got the defensive rebound. We were that close to a tie game before it spit right back out. This is Salatel over to JT, and Call drives right back to Salatel, right corner. He's into the lane now. Nice pass, backdoor, head and shoulder fake. Mendoza scores. Oh, that was beautiful. Little shake and bake there, and it's 50-46. Beaver Dam by 4 with 2:40 and counting left in the game. This is Schmidt. Giving it now to Calvin Hurchin between the circles. Back to Jacob Hurchin coming near side. Flips it off for Schwefel. Schwefel tries a three ball. Oh, and he got it! Brett Schwefel knocking down a three. We've got a 1-point game. 2:15 and counting left. 50-49. Beaver Dam leads Watertown. Brett Schwefel, that guy. Something else. Call now for three. Oh, and he buries it at the other side. Wait a minute. In a timeout right afterwards. But JT, the basket's going to count. 53-49. This timeout brought to you by our good friends at McKinstry's Home Furnishings. They're located in downtown Beaver Dam. We will keep it right here. And boy, friends, if you're enjoying this, how about joining us tomorrow night here on Daily Dodge TV and on 1430 ESPN Beaver Dam. Tomorrow night, we come back here to the field house for Beaver Dam High School girls hoops. The Beaver Dam girls tomorrow night will be hosting Wanakee, and I'll be here for the play-by-play of that one. Hope you'll join me with coverage beginning at around 7 o'clock for our pregame show. Tip-off, 7:15 tomorrow night. Beaver Dam and Wanakee and girls hoops tomorrow night. That will be another doozy. Talk about how good the Badger Large boys basketball conference is. Well, the girls side of things, they're really, really good too. A lot of good teams, and Beaver Dam and Wanakee are certainly two of them. All right, Watertown's got it off the timeout, but trailing by 4 now. JT Call just hit that three prior to the timeout a moment ago. We had a foul, by the way, on the Golden Beavers. Down to 1 minute and 53 seconds left to go. 53-49 Beaver Dam, but Jacob Hurchin's at the line, and Jake's first free throw is up and good. It's 2 the rest of the way, by the way, for the Goslings here, because Beaver Dam is over the limit. 53-50 after Jake Hurchin makes the first free throw, and the second one he also makes it. All 6 of his points in the half have been from the free throw line. 53-51, 2-point Beaver Dam lead. Clock running, 1:45 to go. Beaver Dam beat Watertown by 20 the first time around, and not happening here tonight. This is a heck of a lot closer. It's been fun. And a foul on Schauer, who was trying to strip Jens. So Schauer, that's his 5th, actually. So Brady Schauer is done for the evening. And Beaver Dam's going in, there was no shots on that. Bounce pass in. This is Mendoza, right side, and on the right doorstep, another head and shoulder fake, and he scores. 55-51, Beaver Dam by 4 with $1:19 to go. This is Schmidt, right baseline, underneath the basket. Mendoza right there. Pass to the corner was knocked out by Blank. And so Watertown will keep possession. They'll inbound over there in that far corner with 69 seconds left in this one. Beaver Dam by 4. Jake Kirchen in the backcourt takes the lob. Brings it back across, finds Brett Schwefel. Here's Jake Kirchen, back to Schwefel. Fakes the 3. Now he will shoot a 3 in the left corner. It's off the rim, no good. Salatel the rebound. And he is fouled on his way back up the court. Brett Schwefel's hit a lot of big shots in this game, and that one, though, not able to connect on that three-point shot. That's the third personal on Jake Kirchen. But before we have free throws, we have a timeout. Brought to you again by our good friends at McKinstry's Home Furnishings under the red awning. They're located in downtown Beaver Dam. We'll take a 1-minute break. Back in 1 minute. Daily Dodge TV and 1430 ESPN.
In today's financial markets, you will find all your needs met at Park Village Shopping Center. Time is right for a home equity line of credit. The folks at Horicon Bank can make those home remodel dreams a reality. Searching for sound financial advice? Kevin Smith of Edward Jones will help you make sense of your investments. Kevin knows the market inside and out. Knightberry Title meets all your title needs, from commercial to residential. The team at Knightberry is your partner for success. This is why you hear people say, I shop Park Village Shopping Center. You should too.
Park Village Shopping Center.
Happy New Year from our family to yours at Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram and Beaver Dam. Now let's celebrate with the Start of Something New sales event featuring 15% off in-stock 23 Grand Cherokees and Dodge Durangos. That's up to $9,400 in savings on the best SUVs in the market. Last call for the iconic Hemi engine on the classic Dodge Charger and Challenger with $3 grand off brand new Charger Daytonas and the hard-to-find Sublime Green Challenger Scat Pack for under $55 grand. Let our family take care of your family at Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram and Beaver Dam and reedchrysler.com.
As we come back from the timeout, E.J. Salatel shooting the front end of the bonus, and he makes the first free throw. 56-51. Beaver Dam by 5 now. And now by 6 as Salatel connects on the second free throw. 57-51 Beaver Dam. 51 seconds and counting left of the game. Watertown down 6. Schwefel in through traffic like a hot knife through butter. That's a quick 2 for Brett. 57-53. I was just going to say, you probably don't need a 3 if you can get a quick 2. And that's exactly what Schwefel did. He scored quickly, and now a foul at the other end. You know, the common thing is, oh, let's go down and chuck a 3 right away. But if you get a quick 2, nothing wrong with that. JT calls at the line right now. Fourth foul on Jake Kirchen, and the first end of the bonus is good for JT. 58-53. BD. Second one is also good. 59-53. 6-point Beaver Dam lead, 33 seconds to go. Here's Schwefel. Elevates inside the free throw line, buries another jumper. This guy, the more you watch him, the more you just are a fan. And a quick foul after the bucket by Schwefel. 59-55. BD with the lead, and Parker Blank is going to go to the line. Second personal foul called on Schwefel. And Blank connects on the first. 60-55 BD. Blank's second attempt is good. 61-55, and now 23 seconds left. Here is a tip ball. Still loose. Blank got it, and he's tied up by Schmidt. The arrow says it's Beaver Dam basketball with 19 seconds left. So the alternate arrow says it belongs to the Golden Beavers. As we just had some personnel get set. So Blank's going to inbound on the sideline. Right over by the Watertown bench, finds Salatel, who's fouled immediately, and I think that was Schwefel again. Yes, it was. 16.7 seconds left. And now if you're Watertown, you got to hope for some misses, because it's a two-possession game right now And one free throw would make it a 3-possession game with 16.7 to play. First one for EJ. Money. Nothing but net for EJ Salatel. 62-55. BD on top. Another one coming here for Salatel. It is money again. 63-55. And here comes Calvin Hirsch. Giving it to his brother Jake. He'll try a three, top of the key. It's short off the front of the rim. Call the rebound. 9 seconds left. And Watertown's going to call off the Dogs. Or no, there was a foul. All right. That's why. I didn't hear the whistle right away. But as soon as I looked at the scoreboard, the clock has stopped. JT's going to go to the line. 4th foul on Schwefel. So here's JT. And he got that one to go. Boy, Schwefel and JT Call, those are two guys I'm running out of room on my stat sheet to note all their points. Those guys, they're scorers. I mean, they're fun to watch, among others on these teams, as the second one is good for Call. 65-55, 10-point lead, Beaver Dam, 5 seconds left. Here's Schwefel elevating, shot is short, rebound for Call, and that will do it. Beaver Dam with a 65-55 win over Watertown. 10-point game at the end, but boy, this was close for the better part of it. As these two teams went toe-to-toe here tonight. Credit Watertown, they played hard, but Beaver Dam making some plays down the stretch, and the Golden Beavers get it done. They find a way. 65-55. Beaver Dam a winner tonight here at the Fieldhouse. Tell you what we'll do. We will step aside for a 4-minute break. We'll come back. We'll have our postgame report in 4 minutes on Daily Dodge TV and 1430 ESPN Beaver Dam.
Hi, I'm Josh Schneider with Silica for your home. We have a great feature available in our showrooms, our digital price tags. They search the internet every day and allow us to adjust the prices based on our competitors. That ensures you are always getting the best deal. If it finds a lower price, it will automatically change our Silica price in real time. These digital price tags are all about saving you time and money. Shop Silica for your home for the best sales, service, and selection.
Hey, it's Stacy with Slumberland, Beaver Dam in Watertown. Stop in and see everything that our store has to offer. We built it just for you. We have mattresses, box springs, power bases, bedroom sets, furniture, living room sets, dining sets, everything that you would need to complete your entire home. We've got our interest-free financing and a really great local staff here to help you. So you've got all local people here to help you out from start to finish for anything that you would need. So stop in, shop local, and save big with us.
At Summit Ford Beaver Dam, we are committed to serving the customers in our community, to bringing you into our dealership and making the buying process easy, fun, stress-free, and memorable. Thank you for choosing us and voting us Dodge County's best place to buy a new or used vehicle. Stop in today for a test drive and to see how we can help you find the car of your dreams. Summit Ford Beaver Dam.
The comfort in your home is too important to trust to just anyone. With over 75 years in the industry, Surefire Heating and Air Conditioning is proud to bring our community the heating and cooling services you deserve. Expect nothing short of excellence in service, installation, and 24/7 emergency service. As a premier Lennox dealer, we carry the best in equipment to bring you and your home peace of mind. Schedule your annual maintenance or claim your free in-home estimate today, 920-485-4883. Surefire, keeping what's important comfortable since 1947.
Hi, this is Dr. Adam Forster at Columbus Family Dental. If you've been unhappy with your smile, it's time that you come and see us. Our team of doctors are waiting to help you get your smile back. We'll take the time to talk with you and treat you like a member of our family, not just another number. Whether it's a whole mouth makeover or simply a little tweak, we'll find the right solution that fits you. For your free, no-pressure consultation, call us today at 623-5559.
Cheer, Now cheer louder. Any accomplishment worth doing is worth doing with all your heart and soul. The entire team at Hometown Glass and Improvement knows that dedication, time, and respect can lead to greatness. When practicing free throws, running for a touchdown, or installing new windows and doors, it is commitment to something larger than oneself that creates a legacy. So keep cheering for your hometown team. Hometown Glass and Improvement online at hometownglass.com.
Jerry's Automotive in Beaver Dam is a champion of our local schools. Team up with Jerry's Automotive by pumping your gas at their Spirit Pump, where 2 cents of every gallon is donated to a local school each month. Jerry's Automotive also provides exceptional vehicle service and repairs and a great selection of convenience items. Visit Jerry's Automotive Center WI.com and on Facebook. Jerry's Automotive, 700 North Spring Street in Beaver Dam, across the street from Beaver Dam Food Pride.
Are you ready for peace of mind? Chad Guzzi here, owner of Air Care in Beaver Dam. If you're tired of unexpected repair bills, you want to sign up for our Total Care plan. It ensures top performance and prolonged life of your heating and air conditioning equipment. Air Care's Total Care customers receive annual inspections, as well as a reduced maintenance rate, plus a 10% discount on all service repairs. Air Care, big enough to serve you, small enough to care. 920-356-8860.
You're watching the Daily Dodge Postgame Show.
And welcome back inside the BDHS Fieldhouse. Mike Tronson with you for Daily Dodge TV and 1430 ESPN. I am joined up here in the broadcast booth by Tim Laden. He's the head coach of the Golden Beavers. And Tim, your timing is perfect because I just got my last email of the night here, and it's from Maddie.
Oh, nice.
It says, "Let's go Beavers. Great battle." So your daughter is watching.
Awesome.
And says hello, by the way.
I love that. That's awesome. Thank you. That's
but
great.
Congratulations on the win. There was a basketball game here. It was a darn good one. Yeah. And I don't know that the final score was indicative of how tight this game really was for most of it.
Yeah, for sure. I think, we knew we were going to get their best effort, and they came out and blazing right out of the gate. And we were, I don't know what it was. We were coaches were talking about it. We just felt a little off tonight. For whatever reason. But, then we started ramping them up defensively. I think that got us our tempo a little bit better and got us going a little bit on the offensive end, too. Made that nice run to come back in the first half. But, they made some plays. Schweifel was really good tonight. And then they had a couple other guys hit some shots. And, I told you in pregame, they're a good team. This conference is so good. They have a winning record outside of conference. That's a really good team. It's just the conference is really good, and when when these two teams play, it's the old throw out the record type thing.
It started to pick it up, midway through the first half. What adjustments, if any, did you make there about midway through that first half? Anything special you did? Or?
No, I just think we need to ramp up the ball pressure a little bit. Stop necessarily worrying about what they're doing and focus on us a little bit more. But defensively, the ball pressure was good, got us out in some transition, got us some easy looks. And even when it wasn't necessarily easy looks, it felt like it gave us a little bit more of a rhythm on the offensive end. I thought they played well. And we had some foul trouble there to deal with for a while. But then we had some guys knock down some shots, and that, we've got guys that can do that.
You and I talked once upon a time about how it can be tougher the second time around, and I think tonight was a good example. Now, credit Watertown because they're playing, I think they're playing a little bit better basketball.
Sure.
And as you said, don't let the record fool you, and I think that was very evident here at times tonight. But I kind of had to smirk a little bit because I'm like, it is tougher that second time around, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. Both teams know what you're doing, and both teams had a few extra wrinkles. They came out with almost a completely different offense in the first half and tried to throw a couple different things at us. And I thought, again, when we started, ramping it up a little bit, and I thought on the offensive end we executed pretty well. We had to just kind of play. We kind of got away from some set stuff in that first half and let us kind of just get some motion and get some action going, and I thought we did a good job of that. And it's just one of those games that just felt it wasn't pretty. We had too many turnovers in the first half. We had only 6 turnovers against West Appear, and we have 9 in the first half here. So we had to clean that up a little bit. We did a better job of that in the second half.
Well, the JT calls, the EJ Salatells, the Parker Blanks of this world, they went off for double figures again. But I'll tell you, 2 guys that stuck out to me again were Jack Jens and Cameron Mendoza.
Yeah.
Jens, I had him for 9 points, including that cold-blooded 3 hit in the first half.
Yep.
And Cameron Mendoza with 5 and, of course, doing some more dirty work defensively.
Yeah, both those guys, Jack is really starting to play really well. On the offense, he's been great defensively all year. But you can tell he's really starting to come, really starting to feel his confidence on the offensive end. And then Cameron's Cameron, man. He battles for us and just he said it perfectly. He does all the dirty work for us and just really battles. And he's super smart. He gets guys in the right spot. You tell him what we need him out of him. He change something up. He knows exactly where to be. He's like Mr. Reliable. He's like a security blanket for me because I know what I'm going to get out of him. And he was really good, especially on the defensive end, but really did some nice things on us on the offensive side.
Certainly nice to see Parker Stobie and also Jeff Royne back out there. And I know that they didn't get a ton of minutes, but trying to be easing them back in a little bit. And it was nice to see them get back on the court. Yeah,
both those guys, we were trying to limit them as much as we can. I know Stobie's a little frustrated. He's a competitor, and he wants to be out there, and certainly we want him out there. But, we felt tonight, if we could get away with it, is to try to get his legs back, get him comfortable again so that we can go full go with him in the near future here. But, I thought he did a good job. Jeffrey did a nice job on the defensive end and both sides, And so, I was really happy with those guys and certainly happy to have those guys back.
This one, you were talking to me off the air before the game, and you said that you thought this was going to be a really important game to get to kind of ramp things up and build some confidence heading into that final stretch here, which is going to be tough.
Again, the conference is so tough, and now we go a couple 2-game weeks. I think we got Milton and Waunakee next week, and then it must be DeForest and MG the following week, and that just those teams are so good, and and we got I think Waunakee and MG here. We got to go on the road for the other 2, and it just again. They're tough battles every night. We're happy. I said coming into this one, I just wanted to win this thing by 1 because you just know it's going to be a battle. Both teams compete. They compete very hard. We did a really good job of just settling down a little bit and made that nice run back at them the first half and now we got to kind of re-ramp up here and get ready for next week.
I know. I think you said to me that you don't maybe talk with the boys as much about this, but you and your staff. Do you guys sit in the room there, the coach's room, and play what ifs and look at this and this team's got to beat this team, and then do you do a little bit of that, especially this time of year?
Oh, I'm sure as we get closer here, there's certainly some things that we want to do that we'd like to accomplish here. We've made a great run so far, and we were picked 6th in the Badger preseason, and certainly the season's not done, but we've put ourselves in a pretty good spot. We need to keep doing what we're doing, and we need to get some help. But for the most part, we just need to focus on the next game, and we need to focus on Milton now and just worry about Milton and nothing else.
Control what you can control, right?
Absolutely. And these guys have done a great job of that. They respond well, and again, on a night where we weren't real crisp and we weren't real sharp, our guys and especially our leaders, they just kind of take the thing over and just make sure we're in a good spot.
Well, congratulations on the win tonight. It was a hard-fought win, but well-deserved, and we'll see you guys down the road here as we get to the stretch run now.
Yeah, thanks. Appreciate it, Mike.
All right, thanks for coming up, Tim. That's Tim Laden, head coach of Beaver Dam, joining me on the post-game show here tonight. Again, Beaver Dam a winner over Watertown in this Badger Large Conference Tilt, 65-55. And right now we're going to run down the final scoring from this one. For victorious Beaver Dam as they go to 15-4 on the year and 6-3 in the Badger Large. They were paced by JT Call. 23 points tonight for JT, 16 in the second half, and he had 1 3-point basket along the way. Also in double figures, Parker Blank, 15, 9 in the first half, 6 more after halftime, including a 3-point basket. EJ Salatell with 11, including 1 from downtown. Jack Jens just missed double digits. He had 9, including that 3-pointer in the first half that I mentioned with Coach Ladron. Cameron Mendoza, he was good for 5 tonight and Jeff Freund rounded out the scoring for the Golden Beavers with 2. For Watertown, boy, Brett Schwefel was tremendous, and Brett led all scorers in the game. He paced the Goslings with 26 points tonight. Also in double figures, Jacob Hirchin with 15, including 1 from downtown. 8 points for Calvin Hirchin tonight. He had a pair of threes. And let's see, Reese Camrath had a triple. He finished the game with 3. And Braden Schmidt with 3 points for Watertown. The Goslings dropping to 4-12 on the season and now 0-9 in the league. Looking ahead for these two squads, for Watertown, they play again this Saturday. It's, talk about a rivalry game. They travel to Oconomowoc on Saturday afternoon at 3 o'clock to take on Cooney. That'll be a fun game, I'm sure. And then back to conference play next week, Tuesday, when they host DeForest. Meanwhile, for Beaver Dam, looking at their upcoming schedule, the Golden Beavers next in action next week, Tuesday, they're going to be at Milton. And then on Friday, February 9th, a week from tomorrow, back home to entertain Wanakee. Our next broadcast here on Daily Dodge TV and 1430 ESPN Beaver Dam is tomorrow night. And tomorrow night, the Beaver Dam girls will be in action as they will host Wanakee here at the Fieldhouse. If you can't make it, why don't you plan on tuning in? And we'll get you covered, either with radio coverage or with, of course, the Daily Dodge TV stream. Pregame show at 7 o'clock tomorrow night, and the opening tap comes your way at 7:15. So that's what we've got waiting for you in about 24 hours, a little less than that. Well, the Beaver Dam Unified School District's monthly Board of Education business meetings are streamed live on the district's YouTube page. Did you know that? Well, now you do. Visit bdusd.org for Board of Education information and details on upcoming meetings. That's going to wrap it up here, and we want to thank all of our sponsors that made this broadcast possible tonight. Our presenting video sponsors include Hometown Glass and Improvement, Columbus Family Dental, and the Beaver Dam Unified School District. Tonight's game also a presentation of McKinstry's Home Furnishings, Kladowski Real Estate, Slumberland, Silica for Your Home, Summit Ford, Beaver Dam Tire and Service and Mayville Tire and Service, Surefire, Richards Insurance, Reed Chrysler, Dodge Jeep Ram, Park Village Shopping Center, Preferred Dental Partners, Jerry's Automotive, Air Care, Napleton GM and Beaver Dam, and White Construction. Once again, your final tonight, Badger Large boys basketball. Beaver Dam defeats Watertown, the Golden Beavers 65 and the Goslings 55. Thanks so much for being with us, everyone. Hope you enjoyed this broadcast. Special shout out again to Jack Wilski, my radio engineer, back at the 1430 studios tonight, and for Aiden Voigt, my videographer and engineer here on site. My name is Mike Tronson, saying so long from the BDHS Fieldhouse. Have a great night, and we'll talk to you again tomorrow. This has been a Daily Dodge TV and 1430 ESPN Beaver Dam Sports presentation.